Grandma's House. Part 1. The Rules. Elena had a bad feeling about Grandma's house. It wasn't just the creaking floorboards, or the way the walls seemed to breathe when the wind howled. It was something else, something watching. But she had no choice. Her parents were leaving for a week, and Grandma's house was the only place she could stay. The moment she stepped inside, the air felt thicker. The dim lights flickered as if the house itself was holding its breath. Grandma stood at the end of the hall, smiling. But her smile didn't reach her eyes. "My sweet girl," she whispered, pulling Elena close. "There are some rules you must follow." Rules? Grandma never had rules before. First, she said, her grip tightening, never leave your room after midnight. No matter what you hear. A shiver crawled down Elena's spine. Second, Grandma continued, leaning in closer. If you hear someone call your name, ignore it. Elena's stomach twisted. And third, Grandma's smile widened to wide. Never, ever, open the locked door in the hallway. Elena swallowed. Why? Grandma's expression didn't change. Because if you do, you won't wake up the same. That night, Elena lay in bed, heart pounding. Somewhere in the house, a floorboard creaked. Then soft footsteps. She squeezed her eyes shut. A whisper slithered through the air. "Elena." Her blood ran cold. "Come here, sweet girl." Her fingers dug into the blanket. The voice was so familiar, but it wasn't Grandma's. The footsteps stopped right outside her door. The handle twisted. Elena's breath hitched. The lock clicked. A single shadow crept beneath the door, too tall, too thin. Something scratched against the wood, slowly, deliberately. Then, a horrible, wheezing laugh. Elena clenched her fists, forcing herself to stay still. And just as suddenly as it started, the shadow vanished. The next morning, Grandma greeted her with breakfast like nothing had happened. But something was off. Grandma's nails were jagged and broken, her fingers covered in deep, red scratches. And when she smiled, her teeth were too sharp,